Well, I'm so happy you're here with us again on this Kabbalat Shabbat, on this welcoming of Shabbat. And I'm so sorry that Rabbi Pollack is not with us. But as some of you know, there's been something sad happening in her family. Her father-in-law, Ron Subek, passed away. So we all should be sending our condolences and our words of sympathy to Phil and Audrey and the family. But Shabbat goes on. So we're going to begin with Ron beginning Shabbat with a Shabbat song. So go for it, Ron.
Definitely. Definitely want to send our condolences to Audrey. And I know that her and I share a similar favorite part of Kabbalat Shabbats. And a big part of it is when we play the song Mikamoka. And all of you guys get to stand up, grab a tambourine or maraca or whatever you have in your hands, and dance around the synagogue to the sounds of Miriam's song. So we've been missing that, and I was wondering if maybe for this week we can give her something nice and special. So if you guys can join along with me. It goes like this. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing the song to the ones which we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. Ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la la, la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Mikamoka ba'elim Adonai, Mikamoka nehbar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot osei felech, Norah tehilot osei felech. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing the song to the one which we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Rabbi, feels so good to know that you and all the children were singing and perhaps playing with their timbrels. And now we're going to light the Shabbat candles. So we've just put them so you can see them. And hopefully in your own home or with just me and with Ron, we'll say the bracha. So first we light the candles. And then we bring the warmth and the serenity and the peace of Shabbat into our very souls. And say with me the bracha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. So we don't have the rabbi's beautiful voice singing for us this evening, but she will be here at the 8 o'clock service, and I know she'll be singing it for our parents and grandparents who will be watching then. So I'm just going to move the candles away because I have another Shabbat story or Hanukkah story. I like to get ready for holidays. And you know what? There was a very special rabbi. His name was Rabbi Nachman. And Rabbi Nachman was a very special rabbi. But he lived in a very strange city. I think you all remember the city of Chelm. In Chelm, people aren't so clever. As a matter of fact, one could say the people of Chelm were a little foolish. Well, Rabbi Nachman had a wonderful caretaker named Mendel. Now, Mendel always wore his caretaker hat because he had to go outside a lot. And one day he was bringing some tea into the study for Rabbi Nachman, and Rabbi Nachman said, Mendel, do you realize that tonight is Hanukkah? We have to light the Hanukkah. So the Hanukkah was right there for all the candles, and there were all the candles ready. But what Mendel had forgotten, and the rabbi reminded him, Mendel, we need a table. How are they going to see the Hanukkah? I can't keep holding it up. Mendel, I need you to go and find the table. So Mendel went to the closet, and that's where everything was stored. Now Mendel, he's from Helm, and he saw a lot of books. He saw many books, and he just saw the pile of books. He didn't see what they were standing on, and he looked on top of the books, and he looked under the books, and he looked beside books, but somehow he didn't see the table that was right there. So he had a problem. And he didn't want to disturb the rabbi. So he went to the rabbi, and rabbi said, "Yes, Mendel, what is it?" Mendel replied, I can't find the table." Easy, said the rabbi. Go to Beryl, the carpenter, and he can build a new table for Hanukkah. We need it by nightfall. So Mendel had to put on his jacket and his coat, and he went to Beryl, the carpenter, and said, where is the table? And Beryl was very busy at that time. Beryl said he had his ladder against a tree, and he was looking at the ladder, and it had fallen down, and he said to Mendel, I don't know which way is up or down. And Beryl said, well, I don't think it matters whether you're going up or going down, because you're looking at an apple tree, and at this time of the year there are no apples, so don't worry about that. Of course. So Beryl, why are you here? I'll give up doing the apples because there aren't any anyway. Well, Mendel said, I'm here because I need a table. The rabbi needs a table so the Hanukkah menorah can be seen through the window, and the whole village of Pelm will be able to see the candles. A table. Come with me, said Beryl. And he took Mendel to the workshop, and he pointed to a large, big table with very strong legs. This table has 4 sturdy legs. See, it's big and it's strong, and you put the Hanukkah on it. And Mendel looked at it and said, the table is just right. So he tied the table to Mendel's back, and there it is. The table is being tied to Mendel's back, and Mendel's going to carry the table back to him. But the table was heavy, and Mendel rubbed his sore legs, and he said, I don't know what to do. And at that point, he met David the shoemaker and his wife Rivka the seamstress. And David was carrying a bundle of leather goods, and Rivka was carrying a bunch of little sticks to build a fire. And they said, you know what? Let's put our bags on the table, and we're tired of carrying them. So you know what? We will help you carry the table if you carry all our packages. So Mendel picked up one side of the table, and David and Rivka picked up the others. But then Rivka said, you know what? This is way too heavy. We can't carry it. And then David, because David was one of the smarter people in Helm, said, you know what? Look at that table. It has 4 strong legs. If we can walk on 2 legs to the synagogue, the table can walk on 4. So David grabbed his bundle off the table, and Rivka grabbed hers, and they started to walk away. And Mendel tapped on the table and said, table, you follow us. You've got 4 strong legs. You will get there. So without the table to carry, Mendel walked very quickly. He reached the synagogue, walked up to the front steps of the synagogue, walked in, and just stood there waiting for the table. But he waited, and people were coming, and the table never came. And Rabbi Nachman said, Mendel, where is the table? I don't know, said Mendel. It's a very strong table. It should be here. And Rabbi Nachman looked at Mendel and said, Oi, Mendel, what are we going to do? Maybe you should go to the cupboard once more to look. So Mendel went to the storage cupboard. He found the box of matches, and just as he picked up the box of matches, he noticed that underneath the box of matches was the table. Now, that table was there all along. But you know what Mendel said? How foolish I am. I was waiting for you outside, table. But I see you got here before me. You got a shortcut through the forest. I knew you would follow me. I should have followed you. Come, Mendel. You have to move over to the window. The table didn't move. And Mendel said, well, I'll carry you. You must be very tired from running through the forest. So he carried the table to the window. He put the Hanukkah on top of the table so everyone could see. He put the Shamas candle in. He put the first candle for the first night and the service for Hanukkah for Rabbi Nachman was ready. So even though the people of Helm were foolish, they knew, and we know, they could celebrate that night of Hanukkah. So that's the story of Rabbi Nachman and Mendel and Beryl and the foolish people of Helm. So, Ron, since we've already done a Hanukkah story this week and last, how about a couple of more Hanukkah songs so the kids can be ready for our big Hanukkah celebration on Wednesday, December the 16th, where we're all going to light on Zoom our Hanukkahs together. So, Ron, which couple of songs can you finish with for us?
Well, I did promise that we were going to have one verse of Hanukkah Song per service, so we'll get to that at the end. I think in light, no pun intended, of Mendel's story, I think we should do Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. Get everyone a little bit more in the mood.
Sounds good.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Zevi want to play with and Levi want to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they all shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they all shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
I love that Hanukkah song. And now, my most favorite song, my Latka song. So we did one chorus last week. Take it away, Ron.
Do a quick recap, just so everyone remembers what's going on. I am so mixed up, I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is scouting oil in the town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't beat in looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a Lucka, got it, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Lucka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. You know that every holiday has food so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and karosset are for Pesach, chopped liver and challah for Shabbat. Blitzes on Shavuot, so delicious, and gefilte fish, no holidays without. I am a Lucka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Lucka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come.
Well, thank you so much. And we're all waiting for Hanukkah to come, but tonight
We are.
it's just the Shabbat candles. And we're going to get ready for Hanukkah by finding our Hanukkiot and our candles and maybe our gelt and our dreidels and anything else that is special for us. So we're going to say Shabbat Shalom to everyone. We're going to ask that you all remember to send condolences to Rabbi and Phil and their family. And we're going to say Erev Tov, good evening, and Shavua Tov, a good week to all of you. Ron, thank you. Toda rabah.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Yeah.